Honestly, I don't think I've ever looked better. Hello everyone, it's Alicia Malone, somewhere under here. Welcome to Fandango Indie Movie Guide. I'm wearing this because I'm talking about two films with ghosts in the title, but hang up, this is too hard. Blech. Anyway, this is in relation to my first movie, A Ghost Story, a movie that was very divisive at the Sundance Film Festival, and I dare say many people are gonna not get into this movie, but many people, like me, will love it. This is directed by David Lowery, who did Ain't Them Bodies Saints, and he brings together Rooney Mara and Casey Affleck once again. They play a married couple, and quite quickly she has to deal with a tragic loss when he dies in a car accident. He comes back in the form of a ghost, but not just any ghost. A ghost that looks like me at the start of this video, a Halloween-y type lo-fi kind of ghost. And that's where your first leap of faith really comes in. For me, I quite quickly forgot the gimmick and I really got into the mood of the film. It was very haunting, you might say, but for others, I know that they couldn't quite get past seeing Casey Affleck underneath the sheet. The cinematography, though, is beautiful. Long takes, slow scenes. I don't mind a film that really takes its time in telling the story. And at the center of this all is a story of tragedy, of love, of loss, and dealing with grief.
What is it you like about this house so much?
History?
There is one scene that'll be very talked about. It's where Rooney Mara eats an entire chocolate pie in one sitting. The kind of scene that, again, some people may find a little bit too hard to get into, like a joke that continues to keep going. But for me, I started off sort of giggling and then I really let myself be swept away. The whole thing is a little bit Terrence Malick, a little bit Chantal Ackerman. I really like the way David Lowery seems to be pushing himself artistically with this movie. Whether it's too arty for you or just arty enough, you have to admire someone that really goes for the boundaries and tries something unique and different, particularly in this age of, yeah, it's alright kind of films. You can see A Ghost Story in limited theaters from Friday.
We build our legacy piece by piece, and maybe the whole world will remember you, or maybe just a couple of people, but you do what you can to make sure you're still around after you're gone.
My other Ghosts movie is a very different kind of film. It's called City of Ghosts and it's a brilliant documentary.
في تهديد حاليا ضدي موجود على وسائل التواصل الاجتماعي على قناة تابعة لداعش بس فدائما احنا نقول بالرقاوي نموت هي موت.
This is directed by Matthew Heineman, who did Cartel Land back in 2015, an Oscar-nominated documentary. Here he looks at Syria, which has been under civil war for so long, and particularly this group of citizen journalists who go deep into Syria to try to uncover secrets and mysteries and facts about ISIS. Much of the footage comes from these journalists themselves, and they're really risking their lives, putting their life on the line to deliver these stories.
They work in secret and under constant threat, reporting on the depredations of ISIS in their home city. Some have fled in fear for their own lives. Even in exile, they are in no way safe.
You get to meet each of these reporters and each of their families and really find out why they do what they do. It gives you great hope in the power of journalism, as well as being heartbreaking and terrifying at the same time. I think it's important to watch a documentary like this and really get an understanding of exactly what is going on.
كان لازم نسلط الضوء على مدينتنا ووقتها بالحقيقية بيننا وبين داعش.
You can see City of Ghosts in limited theaters from this Friday.
هنا إنه عدموا لنا وأخونا مشان نوقف نحن راح نكمل. أوعدك راح نكمل.
There you have it, a really quick one today, but I just wanted to tell you about these two ghost stories because they are two very different films with ghost in the title, but absolutely well worth your money. Trust me, save your pennies, go and see them if you can, if they're playing near you right away. First you have A Ghost Story starring Rooney Mara and Casey Affleck, and then City of Ghosts, the documentary directed by Matthew Heineman. I'm Alicia Malone. You can find me at Alicia Malone on Twitter, or I always read your comments. So if you leave one below, if you're watching on YouTube, I will respond. I love to hear what you're watching and what you're interested in, and whether you've seen these films, whether you liked them or not. I'll see you next time. Bye.